Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Ali Kamenova Yoga. I'm Ali, and today is day 12 of our love yoga journey. Can you believe it? We're 12 days in. Good job. And today's class is going to be fun because today's theme is going to be adventure. Life is an adventure, and sometimes we forget that it is an adventure because we get too caught up in the small details or too stressed out, too fearful. So we focus more on the fear and less on the adventure aspect of it. And let's face it, life is short. And if we don't experience the magical side of it that feels like an adventure, like a fairy tale, then we're just going to miss out on the beauty of life. We're going to miss out on all the fun stuff we could have experienced while we were worried, right? So today, after we embarked on a journey and faced our challenges, and we had to go through some healing and searching within, inner truth searching, we decided to continue on this path, on this journey, and we decided to look at it as an adventure. And that is the theme today. So bring it into your heart and remind yourself that this class is an adventure, a fun adventure. And life is also the same thing. Even if sometimes things look scary, it is still an adventure. And let's remember to flow with strength and ease. We are going to begin at the front of the mat. Today's class is going to be a little bit out of the box, a little less traditional yoga and more interval yoga because we're going to have fun. Do as much as you can, rest as much as you need to. This is not a competition. This is purely a place of self-exploration, learning, growing, and just developing a deeper self-awareness, right? Body awareness as well. All right, starting at the front of the mat, roll the shoulders back and down. And as you roll the shoulders back, drop the shoulder blades down into the back. You can open the palms of the hands forward, which allows for the chest to be open. And close your eyes for a moment. Take a moment to scan the body, to feel your body, to witness your body. Taking nice deep inhalations and complete exhalations. Pull the belly in, and now engaging Mula Bandha. Mula Bandha is the Kegel muscle, or let's say when you are trying to stop yourself from peeing, that's kind of what we're looking for here. So we are retaining the energy and using the pelvic floor, strengthening the pelvic floor during yoga, which enhances the practice, and it also gives you a lot of health benefits. So as you inhale, engaging Mula Bandha, which is the root chakra, root, sometimes called root lock. And as you exhale, you can relax. Engaging also the core, the belly button pulls in and up, which is the TVA muscle, the deep abdominal muscles, the deep abdominal wall. And that's not the six-pack, that is the deep underneath muscles. Continue with this breath, feeling your core, feeling your pelvic floor as well. The pelvic floor is a big part of your core. Without a strong pelvic floor, there is no strong core, and sometimes that's the missing element. Inhale the hands all the way over the head. Exhale the hands over the heart, creating an intention for the class. 2, look at your yoga practice as a fun adventure, even when the class is serious, or light or challenging, it doesn't matter, to look at it as a beautiful blessing and an adventure, an opportunity for growth, and to take that understanding into your life and to look at your life with the eyes of a baby, of a child, with awe. Bend the knees and sit back in chair pose. Push the body as far back as you can. Sit deeper. Pull the belly in and lift the chest away from the thighs. Keep shifting the hips back, engaging the core here. Inhale, coming up and arching. So you're going to pull the belly in. You can engage Mula Bandha. Keep your core connected and lengthen the back. Don't try to push back into the lower back, but rather elongate the back. Exhale the hands over the heart. Shift the weight onto the right leg. And we're going to bend the right knee and take the left leg. This is an isometric move, so you're going to squeeze your hip muscles. This is a hip strengthening move. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really squeeze. 9, 10. And from here we're going to bend the knee, kind of like a exotic bird, and shift back into warrior three. Good. You can do far more things with your body than you realized you can, and that's part of the lesson in yoga. Step it back, big step back, high lunge. And we're going to lower the left knee to the ground 10 times, squeezing the right leg and booty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Big breath in, open the arms out, twist to the right, look over your right thumb, inhale back up, exhale the left hand down, right arm spins up, twist here, feel the twist. Reach over the head with the right hand. Exhale, both hands down, plank. Lower down onto your knees, lower down onto your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step it through. And bend the left knee, come up. High lunge. And we're going to lower the right knee down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the left knee over the ankle. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Open the arms out, twist over to your left, look over the left thumb. Inhale forward, exhale the right hand on the ground, spin the left arm up, and optional over the head. If you reach over the head, feel the length from the fingertips into the heel. A long line. Look down here, and we're going to bring both hands on the floor. Step the right foot next to the left at the front of the mat. Exhale, keep the knees slightly bent, forward fold. Bend the knees, chair. Go a little deeper in your chair, challenge yourself a little bit. Think of it as fun rather than, oh my God, I hate this pose. Or I hate this teacher. Think of it as, oh my goodness, I can do this. I can so do this. Inhale, coming up. And hands over the heart. Bend the left knee. Let's do a few squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to bring the feet about hip width apart. Take chair one more time, and again, think of this. Oh my God, I love, 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 love this pose. Hands over the heart, shifting the weight onto the right leg. We're going to take the left leg back in Warrior 3. Great. Hands on the floor and step back in plank. Lower the knees down, lower down onto your belly, cobra. Down dog, tuck your toes under. Tailbone lifting as high as possible. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale the right leg up. Step the right foot between the hands. High lunge, come up. And we're gonna bring the hands on the hips and take 10 step-ins, keeping the right knee bent as we do that. So try to keep it as bent as you can. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to step in, high lunge, hands on the hips again, and we're gonna kick the back leg up, trying to keep the front knee bent as much as we can. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next one will be, we're getting a burn here, will be stepping to the front onto the right leg and bringing the knee to the elbow up. 1, step it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze the belly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And nope, we're not done with this side. We're going to step onto the right foot again. Take the left leg behind in a cross lunge. So your knee should be still back. Cross lunge, bend the knee down rather than at some angle, extending the tailbone slightly down so the hip flexor is stretching. Step it out and do that hip squeeze, strengthening the hip. So 1, give me 1 rep, all the way up to 10, whatever you want. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For an adventure, you need strong legs because adventure is transition, walking, moving from one place to another, symbolically. All right, last one. Squeeze step it down. If you need to shake that leg, shake it. Shake the hips, shake the knees and the legs. And you can shake the whole body, just kind of feeling how this releases the tension in the muscles. Try to be silly. Good. All right, that felt good. If you were shy about doing it, do it next time. It feels really good in the body. You just release some of the tension in the fascia, in the connective tissue. Hands over the heart. Coming back to the core, Mula Bandha, and the intention for this class, to have fun, to look at it as an adventure, as a blessing that we're able to be here. Bend the knees slightly and exhale with a straight back forward fold. Here you can bend the knees and move the upper body side to side, kind of loosening up the obliques. Great. Step it back, plank. Knees on the ground, cobra. Down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step it through. Bend the left knee, come up, straight back, high lunge. And we're going to take 10 step-ins. You can bring your hands on the hips. It's a little easier than balancing the arms over the head. That involves a little more core and obviously back and shoulder work. But if you want to challenge yourself, you can, of course. And let's go. 1, 2, keep the left knee over the ankle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're going to kick back. 1, 2, really engage the right side booty, the left side again, booty and leg, squeeze. 3, 4, core. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're gonna do step-ins, elbow to knee, really pulling the belly in the core. 1, and balancing. 2, 3, you're strong, you can. 4, you can totally get through this if you breathe. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're gonna go for the cross lunge. You can do it. That's the whole point, is that adventure sometimes can be challenging, but we have to look at it as an adventure. All right. Step back and side, and lower the knee down, straight down, and come up and squeeze. 2, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 4, squeeze. 5, squeeze. 6, squeeze. 7, squeeze. 8, squeeze. 9, squeeze, and 10, squeeze. Step it down and just give your body a shake. Ooh. So the thighs are shaking, you feel it through the hips and the core, and even into the rib cage and belly. Shoulders back. Ooh, good. All right. Guess what? Your favorite pose for today is feet parallel to each other, chair. Take the tailbone slightly here and push it back. Lift the chest, hold. And exhale the hands behind you, straighten the legs, clasping the hands, forward bend. Not completely straightening the legs, you can always leave a comfortable mini bend. Bend the knees, keep the hands clasping, or you can grab your shirt behind. And we're going to open the right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Center, left, center, hands on the ground, plank, spread the fingers open. Here we're going to bring the right knee into the chest and across, stepping the foot across, back, and step it back in plank. Let's go 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you can rest either in down dog or in child's pose before the second side. Pause the video, rest, or keep going if you want to. 1, squeeze the belly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze, 9, and 10. All right, well deserved child's pose. Bring your hands by your heels, forehead to the floor. Let your shoulders drop. Inhale the hands over the head. Look ahead of you. Keep your hips back and down and walk your hands over to the right and breathe into that left rib cage. And let's walk over to the opposite side. Breathe into the right rib cage. And back to center, exhale. Tuck your toes under, let's go. Down dog. Lifting the tailbone as high as you can. You can keep a mini or a big bend in the knees. Inhale the right leg up, and here we're going to step the right foot between the hands, drop the back heel down, bend the right knee and come up, warrior 1. hands over the heart, lower the chest over the right leg, and shift into Warrior Three one more time. Level the hips once you're in Warrior. You can feel your hips in space. Level them. Step it back in High Lunge. Hands clasping over the head, and keep your hips square and level. And we're going to reach over to the right, and you feel this all the way into the hip flexor, down into the quadriceps. It's a beautiful stretch, very beneficial. Coming out of this, hands in prayer, left elbow on the outside of the right knee, twist here. You can keep your back knee down or off the floor. Great. Release and bring your hands on the inside of the right foot. Walk your back knee further back. Right knee either above the ankle or behind. And stretch here. We're stretching the hip flexor on the left side mostly, but also it can be hamstrings, adductors, abductors, hips. Beautiful. Step it back. Tuck your toes under. Down dog. Inhale the left leg up, and we're going to step it through, drop the back heel down, bend the left knee, straight back, come up, Warrior One, facing forward and the hips working forward. Nothing has to ever be completely square. It's just a general direction. Think of your body as spirals, and the general direction here is a spiraling line here that rotates the right hip internally and spirals down the leg, so that the heel is generally wanting to reach down. That doesn't mean it will touch the floor. It's just we're feeling the direction of the pose and how the body is working, rather than wanting to get to a pose. That's never the goal. Hands over the heart, lower down and shift into Warrior Three. So here we're gonna level the hips. Lift that back heel up, engaging the leg here. The right leg is working to lift the leg, to lift the heel. Bend the knee and step it back in High Lunge. And here the hands are clasping. Reach over to your left, extend the tailbone down and feel that stretch going all the way. Psoas, IT bend, hip flexors, groin muscles. Everything is stretching here in a beautiful way. Letting go, allowing the stretch to happen through surrender. Yield. You can look up. Beautiful. Hands in prayer. Right elbow on the outside of the left knee. You can keep your knee down or off the floor. Soften, relax the shoulders, keep them away from the ear, and try to keep the chest open here. Inhale. Coming up, and you can lower the hands on the inside of your left foot. Walking the right knee back and feeling that stretch deepening. This can give you a really, really good relief, posture relief if you have problems with your posture and aches and pains in the lower back. This can be one of the very helpful poses. All right, coming out of this, I'll give you the other very helpful pose. Step your feet somewhat wider than hip width apart on the outer edges of, towards the outer edges of the mat, and toes pointing out, hands in prayer, elbows pressing into the knees to open the knees. So this again stretches the groin muscles and releases the lower back. Since the hands are over the heart, let's come back to the intention for the class, to keep that outlook on life and on our daily adventures as things that are fun, as a journey that's enhancing us. Be more childlike in our approach to things. All right, hands at the front of the mat, straighten the legs, step them back in down dog. Plank, lower down, inhale cobra, exhale down dog, inhale the right leg up, step it through, and straight back coming up, high lunge. Now, here I'll give you 2 variations of the next interval, and the first one is no impact, stepping to the front and maybe giving a little kick forward. But when you kick forward, don't swing and swing the leg and kind of flap the knee. You're going to spread the toes open and either kick with the ball of your foot, or if you're kicking a little higher, with the heel and stepping back, right? All right. And the other variation is that the first is the beginner. This is the little more challenging. Is going to be jumping to the front, knee up. You can do knee to elbow, but there is gonna be a hop here and back. And the third one is the most challenging. I'll do the third one, but don't feel the pressure to do the third one. Try the first, and if it's too easy, then transition to the second variation and then the third. The third is jump in place, knee hop. Step it back, jump in place, knee hop, and this whole thing is one. All right, let's do somewhere around 10 reps, but don't try to be particular about it. Just do whatever you can. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, whatever you did, perfect. Step it back, let the burn happen, breathe into it. Hands over the heart. Yes, this was an adventure and a good one. And exhale the left hand down, right arm up. twisting. All right, step it back, plank, cobra, down dog, inhale the left leg up, step it through, same thing, straight back, coming up, doing either the first variation or the second, or a combination of the two, or the third, or a combination of all three. Anywhere from 1 to 10 reps. You decide. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Step it back, reach over the head. Exhale the right hand on the floor, left arm reaches up. Try not to rest on your hand or on your wrist or on your shoulder. Engage the legs, reaching up. Exhale down, and this time step your feet to the front. One more time, that beautiful yogic squat. Feel free to do this in your office if you're sitting for too long, if your back is cramping, if you feel like you're driving a lot and your hips are always closed, you never open them, which is a very natural position for humans. Cross-legged seated pose on the floor is a natural way of sitting. So feel free to do this during your day. Just like a little yogic squat, yoga break to make everybody laugh. But that's the whole point. Make people laugh, lighten things up. We don't have to all be so proper. Alright, speaking of laughing, I'm gonna make you totally break out of your shell. Coming up, step your feet out in between plie and squat. So in between, kind of like a wide squat, feet pointing out, and we're gonna kind of duck walk towards the back. Totally funny looking, I know, I get it. But I found that the funny looking poses are the one that will give you the most acceptance of yourself, because you just don't care anymore. And this one happens to be really strengthening to the legs. So you're gonna end up with really strong legs. Not bulky, very strong though. Strong leg muscles and legs is one of the factors for longevity. They also burn a lot more calories, so they keep us lean into old age. Because legs and glutes are the biggest muscles in the human body. So they give us a better burn, better metabolic rate, and prevention from injuries from weak musculature. Keep walking, keep being funny. You can bring the arms in. And you think you're done, but nope, you're not. Coming to the front, you can give your legs a shake, hips a shake, and we're gonna go for the burn. Step it out in a squat position, lower down and hop up, or lower down and come up. Press your hips forward, push the booty forward, extending the tailbone down. So either a hop or not a hop. Choose your setting, whatever your body wants. Maybe today you do no hopping, but you'll come back to this class 2 months from now or a couple of times in between, and you do the hopping variation. All right, 1, and one more thing, keep pushing the knees back. If you have knee injuries, really push the knees back, don't jump. If you really have bad knees, you can sit on a wall with the knees over the ankles. But if you're good with it, you're strong, you can go a little lower than hip width apart, so the booty can lower, as long as you can keep your back straight. So the back has to be straight. If you start curving, then stay a little higher and give me that funny look, that popped booty look. So let's go. 1, a little too long of a prelude, but I hope you rested during it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take the length of your mat, and we're gonna step the right foot out, bend the knee, push the knee back, booty back, step it back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and step it all the way on the other side. Left leg steps out, knee bends. 1, straight back. 2, look ahead of you towards the horizon. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out. And we're gonna take a proper plie. Why not? Plie. So you're going to step out. The feet are going to follow the knees, not the other way around. And because we can't. So if you can't, if you're not really open through the inner thighs, then your plie will look a little closed in. So then don't rotate your feet out if your knees are not out. That puts a lot of torque in the knees because we're not aligning the joints. So part of yoga is learning how your body works and paying attention to the joints, to the alignment, to how it feels, the alignment. Lower down in plie and come back up. 1, 2, 3, keep pushing the knees back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold and pose on the lower setting here, on the lower station. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now hold it, and we're going to reach to one side and then to the other. Reach, 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 reach. And something fun. Hands over the thighs, open the elbows out, press into your right hand and look over the left shoulder. Sometimes you can even hear a crack in your back because it's almost like a self-adjustment. Opposite side. One more time. Opposite side. Good. Let's step to the front. How are your legs doing? Chair, yeah, your favorite pose. Love this pose. You know, it's all about the story we tell ourselves. And lower down into squat if you can. Otherwise, sit down. Either way, sit down on the floor. Soles of the feet together, straighten the back. And let's step on the feet, bring the hands behind us, fingers pointing towards us, and we're gonna press the hips up And this is either our last interval or one to last. We'll see how the energy is. So I can kind of feel the energy in the future when you're watching this class. All right, 1, 2. We are bringing the right hand to the left foot and keeping the body really lifted when we do that. And that really engages the back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lower down, grab your shin bones, sit back with a really straight back in a spinal curvature. And here we're going to reach between the legs, palms of the hands facing, or clasping the hands. You can point your index fingers and maintain that spinal curvature. That's the main goal here. I just stay here, reach side to side, really squeezing the belly. Squeeze. I just stay here, reach side to side, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And round the back, slowly lower down onto your back. Let's step the feet about hip width apart. Bring your elbows on the floor, hands lifting up, palms of the hands facing each other. Drop the shoulders down. That outer rim of the shoulder is spinning down towards the floor. So in essence, it opens the chest without artificially popping it up, but naturally giving us this open chest. And lift the hips, open heart, open chest. Metaphors are usually for a reason. You can bring now your hands underneath you, clasp them and shimmy the shoulders. Press the hips even higher, press into the inner and outer edges of your feet. You can lift your toes and keep lifting here. Great. Lower down. Let's bring the right knee in and across from the body, supine twist. Right shoulder on the floor. Inhale, coming out of this, opposite side. Inhale out of this. Knees can come in together. Right hand onto the belly, left hand onto the heart. Sometimes when our posture collapses forward, it is because our heart is not fully giving and receiving, and it's not exuberant. So breathing into the heart. Let's bend the knees, lift the legs in the air, bring the hands behind the knees and begin to rock back and forth here. Gentle rocks or bigger rocks, whatever feels good, massaging the spine, being playful. And coming all the way up to a seated pose, cross-legged seated. You can bring your fingertips through your hair and just give it a little massage, a firm touch without too much pushing, but a firm pressure. Even a little bit into the temples, over the eyebrows. Again, a firm touch over the nose. These are the sinuses, very good also for sinus pressure or headaches, or in general it improves our breathing, which is so important. All right, in front of the ears, very light pressure here because those are lymph nodes, and we just want to tap them enough to where the lymph is draining. If you push too hard, you are past the surface lymphatic system, lymphatic nodes. Behind the ears, you can actually split your hands and have 1 or 2 fingers in front of the ear and the rest behind. Same light pressure applies. Good. And here we're going to tap right above the collarbone, just a gentle tapping. That's the main drainage for the lymphatic system. So we're finishing the class with a little spa self-care. You don't always have to expect from others spa services. You can pamper yourself even for 1 minute a day. It will slow you down, slow the heart rate down, make you feel good. All right, hands on the knees, round the back, look towards your belly, open the chest, vibrant heart, arch, look up, round and arch and lengthen the back of the neck, round and arch. And let's reach side to side 1 more time so that we're extra tall today after class. We walk tall into the world. Beautiful. Inhale the hands over the head. Exhale them over the third eye. And over the heart, sealing the benefits of the practice today. And let's bow to our hearts for their forgiveness, compassion, and love. Thank you all for joining me today for this class. I was a little out of the box, but nonetheless good for the body to get a little circulation going. Share it with anyone that you think might benefit from it, because sharing is caring. No, sharing is one of the best ways to support the channel, and the other one is to subscribe and all the other good stuff. Let me know how the classes feel for you, and like, and all the good stuff. And I hope you're feeling rejuvenated now, strong legs. And I'll see you tomorrow with another class. It's a surprise what it will be. Thank you again for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to flow with strength and ease. Namaste.